Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Fishing with Big D. Today I'm bringing you a product review for this company. I think the name is stated Balvor. Not 100% sure, I hope I didn't butcher that. But they are makers and producers of solar powered battery packs. Let's open it up and take a look inside. As you can see here, you've got a single packaging with the battery. It comes with a little USB cord for charging. And then you have your main product here, which is the solar pack. Now guys, I've had this for quite a while now. I've been testing it and reviewing it for the company. They asked me to give me their opinion and point out anything that I saw that could be improved. And I've been working on that for quite a few months now. I've used this for a good solid fishing season, and I have truly fell in love with this battery pack. The idea behind it is really awesome. And I highly recommend you take a look into these if you are a YouTube fisherman. If you're one of those fishermen that carries the pack around and you've got the headgear and the cameras and the cell phones and all that, and all these electronic devices, more than likely you run into the issues of battery life and power issues. I know I do, especially when I'm out there fishing and trying to do topwater videos. I drain a ton of batteries real quick. So let's talk a little bit about the product, guys. So overall, it's in a nice hard shell, and this is made some serious plastic, really tough. There's some rubber features on here as well. It has a small degree of waterproofness, so if it gets wet, you don't have to worry about it too much, although you do not want to submerge this. It's not completely waterproof. The ports have areas in which water could get inside and damage the battery and overall ruin your product. But to a degree, it does have some water shield built in. Clean it off real quick. You splashed a little bit, you don't have a whole lot to worry about. Now, the cool feature about this battery pack is the solar panel. You can charge this thing up using the sun. It comes with a little carabiner hook with a compass built in. I like to hook that up on my backpack, and I just carry it along as I'm fishing the banks and stuff. Or if I'm on the boat, I have this product laying out in the sun as well. It will charge while not in use, and begin to store the power into its battery. Now the battery is a polymer lithium battery. It has 10,000 milliamps of storage power, and it boasts a pretty good amount of charging time. When this thing is fully charged, I have been able to charge my cell phone from 10% back to 100 3 to 4 times within one day and still have power left in the battery pack. Now, I've also done the feature where I hook a camera up to it, my GoPro, and run a cable to it and directly link it to this battery on top of the battery that's already in the GoPro. And I've run one for over 10 hours and been able to run a video that long. Really comes in handy, especially for you YouTubers out there. So overall, it's a great product. You're able to open the port here and do your different types of chargers. As you can see here, I have a GoPro cable. It will plug into the USB port like so. And then you hook into the end of your camera. This comes super handy if you're out there and you don't want to carry a bunch of battery packs, or you don't have extra battery packs. You can pause and charge. You can also run a camera while hooked up to it, like I stated earlier. You can also take your cell phone chargers, pretty much same directions. You plug in your USB port, hook it into the end of your phone, and you've got instant charging to your phone. You can also leave it hooked up and run it through the battery pack. I do this a lot. You can also reverse it up and take the other end of your charging cord, plug it in here, then plug the USB port into a power pack and plug it into the wall and charge your solar panel box battery, and you can charge it up super quick and in no time. Now, a full recommendation from the company is that If you're trying to fully charge the battery pack using only the sunlight feature on the solar panel, it can take up to 40 hours to fully charge this battery pack. Another disclosure that they give you is to fully charge your battery pack right out of the packaging with a USB port in your wall outlet. They recommend that you get a full charge on it, and they also recommend that you let the battery drain down to 1 bar on the indicator here before charging again. That will help extend the life of your battery. Just going over some more little features is on the card here, you do have a 1-year limited warranty. As long as you didn't do something to cause the damage to the item, it will be covered. You could talk to them if you have troubleshooting issues, and they seem like a really cool company to work with. I've read a lot of reviews on them, and I've heard a lot of positive things, very few negative things. It seems like the negative comments that I saw was people not really knowing or fully understanding how to use the product. So let's talk a little bit about its features. The item only weighs about 9.6 ounces, so it's really lightweight. It has a dimension grid of 5.9 inches by 3.1 inches with 0.8 inches thickness, so it's really not that big. It's fit in the palm of your hand, no different than carrying around a cell phone. It has a Type-C input, a micro USB input, a output for USB, and the wireless output section. Like I told you earlier, guys, the wireless output section, you can set a cell phone on that and wirelessly charge it. I like to do that for my cell phone in my car. Don't leave it in direct sunlight because you can run the battery that way, especially in a hot car. But I like to set it down in my floorboard out of the sun with my phone laying on top, and it'll charge while I'm out there fishing. But each of these different micro outputs, they offer DC 5 volt, which is 2.1 amps, and then your output is is only 5 volt, but 1 amp. That's on the wireless charging. Also, like I stated before, it has a flashlight built in. You can turn that on by pressing the button for 3 seconds. Hold it for 3 more seconds and it turns off. A lot of neat features built in this. That comes in handy at nighttime when you're nighttime fishing and you need to tie a knot or look in your backpack and try to find something that you're wanting to tie on. Cool, neat feature. This product is well thought out, and like I stated, I've been running this pretty much every trip for over a year now, and the battery has held up to the test. I've let this thing fully drain until it just won't charge at all. I've left it out in the sun, let it bake quite a few times, although I don't recommend that. I have forgot about it, left it on the bed of the truck, and it sat out in the weather for a day or two, and it still works fine. It still looks great, just a little bit of wear on it. I've dropped it a handful of times. Dropped it on actual hard pavement and asphalt. Haven't really noticed any damage that is causing any issues other than stuff that I've done to it. But well made, well thought out product and design. That's my opinion on it. And if you guys are interested in it, I'm going to have a link in the description below, or I might have it pinned in the comment section. Be sure to take a look at that if it interests you. That's my honest feedback and opinion, guys. I've been using it for quite a while now, and it has truly been a blessing. It really helps you when you're out there and you need to power those devices. You don't want to have to make trips back and forth to your car or lug around something real big and heavy or carry a bunch of batteries around. This helps save time because you can do multiple devices at once with the multiple ports. Overall, just a perfect product, well thought out for people like myself in my particular field of what I like to use it for. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you like that, be sure to drop a like, a comment. If you're not subscribed to my channel, be sure you click that link and ring that bell. You'll be sure to see more videos like this and get notifications when I drop them. Alright guys, I'll see you out on the water.